Good morning, it's Alicia D. I'm sitting in for another teacher today. And listen, I wanted to share a little bit about what I learned yesterday. So I was in class. This teacher, her name is Miss Gonzalez. She taught an amazing math class yesterday, Math 7 to middle schoolers. So here's the deal. She had a problem. She had worked out the problem already. She'd gone over the examples and everything. And then she gave them time to sit there and do a question by themselves. Now, this was a word problem. So basically they had to break down the problem and solve it. And there were 4 parts to it. The first 2 parts was like what and why kind of thing, where they had kind of annotate. And then the second part of the problem, there was 2 parts to it where they were supposed to work out the problem. So most of the kids were able to literally restate what the question was, right? It was a word problem. So they basically restated it. They circled the main points of it and so on and so forth, right? But when it got time to actually work out the problem and have a solution and have an answer to the problem, most of the kids just sat there. They sat there looking around. They were twiddling their thumbs, just playing with their pencils and all this kind of thing. And Miss Gonzalez was like, look, I need you to do the work. I need you to do the work whether you think it is right or wrong. It doesn't matter. I need for you to go through the steps, figure it out, and come up with a solution. Okay? I need for you to reason it out. I need for you to trust what I've taught you. And it doesn't matter if you get the answer right or wrong. Okay? This was a good part. It doesn't matter if they got the answer right or wrong, because what she wanted to make sure is that they could figure out where they went wrong along the way. So it's the same thing with God. He done gave you an example. He done, worked through the problem and everything. And now he's like, now I need you to do this problem. Here is your test. Here is your question. It's a word problem. You got to figure it out. There's multiple parts to this. I need you to do it. I don't need you to sit around and wait for me. Listen, her students were sitting there, piddling their thumbs, twirling their pens and pencils and stuff. And she was like, look, don't wait for me. I'm not going to give you the answer. If you don't have anything written down, we can't go any further. And it's the same thing with God. He cannot go any further if you don't take the test, if you don't work out the problem. He's like, I don't care if it's right or wrong. That's not the point. The point is for you to do the problem, make the mistake if you must, and learn from that mistake. Learn why you did what you did so you can correct it and know how to answer the question the next time. Listen, people, go ahead and do the work. Go ahead and make the decision. Go ahead and follow what is in you, what you know to do. Do it. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. He's looking for you to make the decision, okay? He's looking for you to say, I'm a ride this thing all the way out. Because at the end, guess what? God is watching you the whole time. He's watching everything you're doing. He's watching your whole process, and he's there. He's looking over your shoulder, and guess what he's saying? I got you. Don't worry. I can turn that around. I can make it work out for you. I can make it work in your favor. I got you. I got you. So go ahead and do the work. Go ahead and make the decisions. It doesn't matter if you make a wrong mistake. It doesn't matter. God's got you. He's right there. He's the master teacher. He knows the answer, and he's going to come back, and he's going to break that thing down for you, and he's going to show you where you went wrong if you went wrong. Now here's the thing, some of y'all might pass the doggone test. You might get the whole answer right, but you would never know if you didn't go ahead and do the whole question and solve the problem. You will never know if you got it right on your own, okay? And even if you don't, he is there to show you where you made the mistake. He'll work that whole problem out and show you, now here's where you made the mistake. And you can identify it, and you can figure out what your rationale was. And then he will tell you, this is why it didn't work. And then you can go back, redo the problem. He gonna give you a retest. He will. He's gonna do it. So trust yourself. Trust yourself. Do the problem, make the decision, follow through, and say, God, here, this is what I have. This is what I have. Now check it for me and make it right and make it work in my favor, because he will. Guys, remember to follow me on YouTube and subscribe to the Happiness Track. Okay? Peace out. Remember, everything you think you need, you already have.